Welcome back. Now, a reburial exercise for legendary Talai leader Chebochok Kipngetich Arap Boisio has been conducted at his Momoniat home in Kericho County. Arap Boisio was the younger brother to Koitalel Arap Samoei, as well as Kipchomber Arap Koilegen and Keibugut, but deported to Moyale on account of their opposition to colonialism. Later, Arap Boisio was assassinated by the British colonial master in 1929 and buried in an unmarked grave in Moyale. 90 years after his death, an extensive search, his grave was identified last September in a public cemetery. The reburial exercise was attended by members of Talai community drawn from Ethiopia, Moyale, Nandi, Narok, Mount Elgon, and other places. Kericho Governor Paul Chepkwony lauded Arap Boisio and his brothers for their bravery in fighting colonial rule. He said his government will push for compensation of victims and returning of resources by the British.
Na tunawaambia asanteni sana wale walihusika kuhakikisha mzee amekuja akazikwa vile inastahili. Na mimi nawaambia karibuni sana. Otko ya gare, hata mimi niko na gare kule kwangu Mailine. Kwa hivyo kwa sababu mmetoka mpaka Ethiopia, msirudi hapa. Mkitoka kule Nandi, pitieni Eldoret. Na ndio huyo mtienyo atakuja kuonyesha yako atakuja kuonyesha mahali watienyo.
Iran's strike seems imminent, with institutions of higher learning set to reopen next week. Students and parents alike are hoping the academic staff union and government come to an agreement to avert the strike. The union has made their demands known, stating that their new salaries must reflect on their bank accounts by January the 6th, 2020, at which lecturers and other staff will down their tools. According to the Union Secretary General, Constantine Wesonga, the 2017 and 21 Collective Bargaining Agreement CBA had awarded WASU a total of 13.8 billion shillings, which differs from the 8.8 billion shillings arrived at by the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. In an interesting turn of events, the union appeared a divided house when lead negotiator and acting University of Nairobi Vice Chancellor Mr. Isaac Mbeche contradicted Wesonga's statement, affirming that the union accepted SRC's 8.8 billion shillings to avoid industrial action or strikes. Protests against the SGR-only cargo freight will resume in Mombasa on Monday, January 6, 2020. This is according to the Fast Action Movement, the business community lobby behind weekly demonstrations in Mombasa. The protest follows a directive by the government in August 2019 requiring cargo arriving at the port to be transported by train to the Nairobi Inland Container Depot. The planned demonstration on January 6th will bring the number of street protests organized by the Fast Action Movement to 14. Bobaracho residents are poised to benefit from expanded access roads in New Year that will also contribute towards easing traffic jams in the nearby Kisii town. Several roads will be opened while others will be expanded and improved under the ward's development plan for the new year, which is in the peri-urban.
Current vehicle snares and congestion in Kisii town, which is an eyesore, has been attributed to lack of bypasses in its outskirts, but the new road network will be one way of tackling it. Speaking at Bobaracho Primary School at the conclusion of a soccer tournament, area MCA Ibrahim Ngubo petitioned the national government to ensure funds were released in time to the counties to expedite the projects.
Kuna pesa zimetengwa kwa ajili ya barabara, lakini ukiona hii barabara ya Manga, Morago, Iringa, hakuna mahali ambapo imetengenezwa. Watu wanaanguka, wamama wanaumia wanapoenda sokoni, wanapoenda hospitali, hawana access kwa haki.
He said the funds delay interfered with planned development projects and caused inconvenience to the beneficiary residents.
Sasa sisi hatutaki kujua kama barabara ni ya county government wala ni ya national government. Ile kitu tunataka kuona ni barabara imetengenezwa. Watu tumechagua ambaye ni MCA na MP kutengeneza hii barabara, watoi pesa yao kwa mfuko. Ni pesa yetu, kwa sababu wao ndio wakilishi wetu. Hata kama barabara si ya MCA ama mpunge, yeye ndiye tumetuma na kuja kuangalia barabara, peleka maramishi yetu kwa county government ama kwa national government.
On last year's KCSE candidates who did not meet entry requirements to public universities and colleges, Ongubo said they will be enrolled at 2 youth polytechnics in the area and announced underway plans to open Kionganyo Youth Polytechnic to complete Nyanguru. The MCA urged the residents to support the completed mega water project at Kigati instead of spreading unfounded rumors bent on undermining it. Elpina Nyambu for Kutv.
Narok County government has today seized over 200 cows that were loitering aimlessly in Narok town and its environs. Speaking to the press, the county enforcement officer Rabiko Longo said all the cows held had no one to graze them, adding that the animals were causing losses to business persons as they eat or destroy their goods. The cows are currently held at the county farmyard, awaiting the owners to claim them, where they will be fined a minimum of 200 shillings per animal. However, most residents lauded the county government for driving the livestock from the busy town, saying the animals caused commotion in the town. During this year's Jamhuri Day celebrations, Narok Town Member of County Assembly, Mr. Bernard Torome, asked the cow owners to withdraw their livestock from the town to enable traders to do their businesses with ease.
Mimi ni mwenyeji wa hapa Narok. Nimesaliwa hapa Narok. Tuko na ng'ombe hapa Narok. Lakini ile kitu tuko nayo usuni kubwa sana ni kwa sababu ya ng'ombe. Ng'ombe zetu kanjoleo asubuhi wameamukia wakashika yote wakasomba. Na hatujui maana yake ni nini ng'ombe yetu kushikwa. Na tuko na viongozi akina Tunai tulichagua pamoja na akina Kenda. Tujui viongozi wa kaunti wa Narok wanataka nini kwa sababu ya ng'ombe. Sasa tuko na usuni kubwa sana na bado tunalia. Tukiuliza ya kwamba ng'ombe yetu imeshikwa kwa sababu gani?
Nasema hivi, kwa wale wenye ng'ombe, sababu wenyewe wako ng'ombe ziko na wenyewe, na kama hazina tujaribu. Mimi natafuta lori ya trailer tuziokote zote, ndio tujue wenyewe ni kina nani.
Now with that report, we're going to take a second short break. Sports news coming right next. Stick around.